This is the WWE Money-in-the-Bank 2024 full show results video which takes place at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Samantha Irvin sings the national anthem for the US before the show, and the show started with a men's Money in the Bank ladder match which happened between Andrade El Idolo vs Carmelo Hayes vs Chad Gable vs Drew McIntyre vs main event Jey Uso vs LA Knight. It was an awesome match. Lots of amazing moments came during the match, but in the end, when Jey Uso was very close to grab the briefcase, Drew McIntyre attacked him by ladder, and the hit Claymore to neutralize him, and the climbed on the ladder, and grabbed the briefcase to win the 2024 Men's Money in the Bank. The next match happened between Braun Breaker vs Sami Zayn for the WWE Intercontinental Championship, and the result of this match was Sami Zayn defeated Braun Breaker by pinfall when Breaker goes for a spear, but Zayn kicked him in the knee. Zayn immediately follows up with a hell of a kick for the win to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn celebrates with the WWE Intercontinental Championship in the ring after pulling off another miracle, and Braun Breaker sits at ringside, looking irate over his defeat. Trish Stratus comes out to the stage in her capacity as the official host of Money in the Bank. She talks up her own history in this arena, including when she was a certain somebody's mystery partner John Cena, and he is here. All of his merch is branded, "The last time is now." He gets on the mic and says the crowd is clearly here to sing, or rather, to make some noise. That's why they're here. Why is he here? Tonight he officially announces his retirement from WWE. He says he hears a mixed opinion on this, and there are lots of questions, right? Why here? He wants to talk about that and to talk about Toronto and Canada. Canadians, actually, and he's been doing this for over 2 decades, and in that time he's seen incredible waves of prosperity, like right now when WWE is the hottest ticket in town, and he's also seen tremendous hardship when no one knows your name and nobody wants to be your friend, and only the most dedicated hardcore fans stand by your side. And whether WWE is hot or cold, Canadians always show up, and they made WWE what it is today, and that's why Toronto is the perfect place to say what he has to say. Why now? Because it's Money in the Bank, the ultimate symbol of opportunity, and this farewell doesn't end tonight, it's filled with opportunity. Raw makes history next year, moving to Netflix, and he'll be there. And along with that history-making firsts, they're going to make a lot of lasts. 2025 Royal Rumble will be his last, 2025 Elimination Chamber will be his last, and in Las Vegas, at WrestleMania next year, that will be his last WrestleMania. That's a lot to take in, lots of questions, and he's going to kick off the press conference after the show, and he'll field any and all questions related to his retirement. Right here and right now, he wants to say, "Thank you," and the crowd responds with raucous, "Thank you, Cena," chants. He thanks the crowd for their noise and their love and their honesty, and most of all for allowing him to be here tonight to let the whole world know he's planning something unforgettable, which also involves him kicking some ass in Toronto. So if you're watching at home or here in the arena, or if you're a WWE superstar, if you want some, hurry up and come get some, because the last time is now. In the Judgment Day Clubhouse, Damian Priest tells everybody to stay out of his way because nobody gets involved in his business. They all put their fists in and tell Damian to bring it home, and Finn Balor is disgruntled, saying, "Whatever you want, boss," under his breath after he leaves. Then we saw a match between Damian Priest vs Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. During the match, Drew McIntyre cashed his Money in the Bank contract, and the match became a triple threat, and Drew was close to winning the match, but CM Punk attacked him, and choking Drew with a cable, smashing him with a chair some more. Drew stumbles his way back into the ring, and Punk grabs the title belt and heads after him, smashing him with the gold. CM sits cross-legged on the announce table, and then Damian delivers the South of Heaven finisher to Drew, and pinned, and retained the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Post-match, Seth has words for Punk, but Corey Graves plays peacemaker and gets Rollins to back down. Then we saw the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which happened between Io Sky vs Chelsea Green vs Lyra Valkyria vs Tiffany Stratton vs Naomi vs Zoe Stark. The match ended very well when Chelsea climbed, looking for a miracle, hands on the briefcase, but Tiffany came into her path, and knocks Green off the ladder and through the table to the floor. Then Tiffany Stratton retrieves the briefcase, winning the 2024 Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Trish Stratus is interviewed backstage, but Tiffany Stratton rolls up to wonder why everything isn't being about her right now. Trish tells her it's what happens after she cashes in that will prove whether she gets to have a Hall of Fame career, and Tiffany tells her she's just mad her time is over and Tiffy time is now. In the main event of the show, we saw a 6-man tag team match between Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton versus the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu, and the result of this match was the Bloodline won the match by pinfall with a Samoan spike from Solo Sikoa on Cody Rhodes. Post-match, Jacob Fatu places the Tribal Chief's lay on Solo and the four of them throw their ones up and the show goes off the air.